So much hate for that.
Why?
I'm not sure why. Like, a lot of people hate me right now, I think. For some reason, when I Google myself, I Google myself 8 times a day. It's good luck, almost. And like, a lot of the comments I've read, I'm not sure why. It's like, a lot of hate for stuff. Maybe because of my interviews. Maybe I give the impression of being superficial. Yes, you look still nervous, Hans.
So there has not been a longer interview so far, because all of these are really short newspaper interviews and stuff. Has it been any kind of longer interview, no?
No, they're usually like email interviews. And like very rarely do I like briefly give them, talk for a few seconds. I'm surprised you're nervous, Hans, because you've done so many interviews.
Each interview has to be, that's actually a
beautiful book. Yeah. Garrick is a graphic designer. Flowers of Evil by Charles Baudelaire, the most beautiful cover. That's the cover I was telling you about, The Flowers of Evil.
And who designed it?
It was, I can't remember.
It's really old, like vintage.
Can you bring it up, Garrick?
And you're designing books?
Yeah, Garrick's designing my Leon Mezak book. He did my Vienna Secession book.
Yeah.
And he did my...
I didn't see the Secession book, I think. I saw
you don't? I'll give it to you, yeah. I'll give it to you.
I saw your Zurich Whitney book.
Alright, yeah, which he designed.
So how many books have you done so far?
I started doing books. I started doing artist books in the first place because I studied architecture, and was first time I did architecture to do these catalogs, and I always did these books.
Yeah.
And then I did a book for Zaha Hadid and Rem Koolhaas,
Yeah,
which got me my first book I did, very first, to try to get a job with Rem Koolhaas.
Yeah.
And with Zaha, and I got a job with Zaha years ago when I was
she
training.
told me that. When you had to show at the Royal Academy, she said that. But that's actually interesting because I couldn't really find anything in the interviews about your sort of career or trajectory as an architect. So how did this happen? So you went to Canada, then you studied architecture there, or?
Yeah, I went to Canada, studied architecture for 4.5 years, and let's see.
Do you want me to? What do you want me to do?
I'll call you when we go downstairs. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you, my love. Thank you, my love. Wow. I studied architecture.
Yeah.
And did it for 4.5 years in Canada, and came to New York and came to London and worked with Zaha, and I was always too spaced, you know.
And how was it to work with Zaha?
It was amazing. I was the only one she never screamed at. She would always call us the teapots, and she was amazing. And for some reason, she would never scream at me. For some reason, and
she screamed at other people.
She does, of course. Well, it's a well-known fact.
It's famous.
She's famously bombastic for that. For some reason, she's never done it to me. She's always thought of me.
So
maybe she, yeah.
What did you do in terms of architecture? Did you drew your own architecture, or?
What did I do? I studied, and for Zaha, I did all the line drawings.
Yeah.
And I did the white drawings and anything that was not related to engineering, anything to do with math.
And how was it to work for her? As an experience, kind of?
Amazing. Whenever you meet these people in your life, like Zaha, and you meet these individuals in your life that are so powerful, and like are so, should I say, like omnipresent, and it's something that's not, you're just born with it, and you meet these people, and it's not even like what is it like to work with her. It's like to be able to be with Zaha and to talk with her, and it's just a genetic defect kind of thing that you see, and I think that's what even art is as well. We're like mutants and genetic defects. I think I'm a mutant. I can't even walk out in the street.
So you felt Zaha was a mutant, or?
Completely, yeah.
A mutant.
No, it's completely a mutant. Yeah. I think it's if I can be not racist, even like it's like we're superior genetically in that way. If you not superior in like being like better than like most of society, but like superior as in being having these processes that are able to that are like energy points in society, like that jump society and stuff, because I think. I mean, sorry to like jump the scale and stuff, but like,
You can
like
jump all the time. I believe
yeah.
in non-linear.
Yeah, I mean, to jump the scale and stuff, like, you could be like a genius, you could be like have these thoughts and stuff, and I thought about it, like, and it is like, and in the end, my conclusion is like, you cannot waste what you were genetically born to with, and I was genetically in Zaha, and like, it's not even just arts or architecture, it's genetically, and you realize this gift, and you can't waste it, and you can't live and like not do it, not just because it's something that's gonna make society better, and it's not because, but, and not because you have a responsibility for humankind, but because you just have to.
And you,
It's a selfish reason.
And that's
it's
all
completely
things
selfish.
you associated with Zaha, one way or the other.
No, in a way, yeah.
In a free way.
Zaha was the first person I met that I felt comfortable with, in a sense. Because she was selfish, and you have to be selfish. I'm not sure whether in your experience.
I did a book also with her in that same series. By Zaha. I should send it to you.
What is this series about?
These are the recurrent interviews, you know, kind of like interviews over the years. I interviewed Zaha also many times.
And are they always like this?
The interviews? No, they're always, you know, they're very free navigations. But I'm very curious about your your architecture link, because that's really something which I was so intrigued by when, you know, Zaha told me that she had met you in her office and stuff. So because you trained as an architect and then you started to work for Zaha, and is that something which still continues to play a role for you? Is it? I mean, could one imagine? I mean, I saw today the show with you did with A. Bronson, the piece with A. Bronson. But could you imagine you doing architecture again in future spaces, or is that something which is?
I'm sure.